Hi everybody, Florida Trailblazer checking in with you here in the Green Swamp Wilderness. Today I'm out here hiking along this paved trail. It's called the Van Fleet State Trail. It's a popular area for bicycling, but from time to time I like to come out here and explore the surrounding wilderness. Over the years I've come out here and found many side trails and paths that lead directly into the Green Swamp, where you can find some really nice off the beaten path places. It's just great to be out there. There's also a lot of interesting history around these areas. And in fact, this paved trail that I'm on right now used to be part of a railroad line. And dating back to the early to mid-1900s, many people lived out here. They had homesteads, ranches, and farms, orange groves, all along this railroad. And today I'm actually hiking to an old homestead site that used to exist back there in those days, where traces from the past can still be seen there. And I've been there before, done videos. I thought today I'd come back out, shoot some new videos and take photos and just check in on the area, because I like to do that from time to time. Also wanted to take a few moments to record this video for all of you and just say thank you again for your support and contributions. It truly means a lot. So thanks again. I hope you're enjoying the adventures. So I'm out here exploring the woods, searching around this old homestead site, seeing what traces from the past that I can still observe. And I really enjoy this place because you can still see some of the old vehicles. There's an old truck here behind me. And just over here is an old car. Let's go take a look at that. See if I can turn the camera around so you can see behind me this car. So I just shot a bunch of video clips of this area, did some photos, and then I've roamed around the woods just seeing what else I can observe out here. And there's so many little things and artifacts from that time period, thankfully, that you can still see. It takes you back to another time. And I just feel it's very important to come out here and video these places and document them, because you never know when it'll be lost forever. And besides that, just being in these places takes you back to a different time. It truly is like exploring old Florida. And this is interesting too. You can see the truck here behind me. The truck bed's all overgrown with vines and vegetation. It almost looks like a garden in there or something like that, but just goes to show how nature is reclaiming these places. I've seen a few structures in this area as I'm roaming around. Foundations, things like that. So I'm going to keep hiking around, see what else I can encounter out here. There's a lot of old paths that lead into the woods around this site that back in those days were the roads that the homesteaders used. So it's always fun to explore those paths and see where they lead. Who knows what other kinds of things you can find along the way. So I'm back here exploring around this homestead site. And there's a lot of interesting stuff out here. This is one of my favorite things I like seeing, is this old radio. And I'm glad that this is still out here. You can see, I'm just going to move this. You can see the inside there. Some of the parts are still in there. As always, I leave these items where I see them. This has been here for quite some time. Maybe a way further into the woods here. And I'm exploring not too far from that homestead site. I'm following this path here, which used to be one of the roads that the homesteaders used back in early days. And today it's just a forest road. And it's a nice place to explore because it leads to So many beautiful wilderness areas. And there's some more interesting history along the way. I know there's another homestead site not too far from here. So I'm going to go back there and check in on that place. Maybe do some new videos and take some photos. Well, I made my way back to this area where a clearing is. Followed that pathway for a little while. And back in this section, you can see here behind me are some foundations and ruins from a homestead site that was here long ago. And as I'm looking around, I can see a lot of evidence from the past out here. Seeing some orange trees all around, and it's really nice. You can smell the citrus in the air. I wish you could experience that through this video, but take my word for it. It's really nice. So I'm going to search around this part of the woods now for a little while, see what I can discover. I'm going to shoot some more video and take photos. So I will post all this footage on my YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out. So I wanted to check in with you folks, do a little recording here, and hope you enjoyed some of this behind the scenes look into my adventures. And also wanted to just say thanks again for the support and contributions. It truly means a lot. Take care.